Pleased to have you all here at Shiba Inu Crypto Breaking. I hope you're all doing well. In a shocking announcement, Shosha has stated that all Shiba Inus will be gone by the end of the next year. Trading SHIB has been more difficult than with other digital assets. A short opportunity may present itself in the near future. The purpose of this movie is to provide information on how to escape the infamous coin. As we go through September, the price of Shiba is struggling to reach higher levels. Traders on both sides were affected by shakeouts and fakeouts. Kaitoshi just announced that all Shiba Inus will be gone by the end of the next year. Give the video a like, send it to your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all the latest information about Shiba Inu expert analysis and price estimates. The video is ready to begin, so let's do that. The total volume of all counters has been steadily declining, and Shiba Inu is currently trading at 0.110. When these components are brought together, as we witnessed with the July crash, the relative strength index had an extremely oversold territory, but it hasn't made it to the other side of the market's extreme yet. There is also structural resistance on the Shiba Inu price at the levels of 0.11 and 0.115. The market's volume profile analysis shows a trend spike, which is consistent with the idea that the trend is starting to lose steam. Assuming the recently rejected 21-day simple moving average and 8-day exponential moving average form a bearish death cross, then until the September swing high of 0.393 is surpassed, the bearish trend in the Shiba Inu price is expected to continue. This happening almost certainly will lead to a break over the September low at 0.992. In addition, further potential targets might be found in the vicinity of the push candle that emerged at 0.820 on June 18. If this were to happen, the present price of Shiba Inus would drop by 25. Because of this, investors have had a rough start to the year 2022. The price of a Shiba Inu token has dropped almost 69 thus far. A number of factors, including the offshore sale of high-risk assets and the lack of widespread interest in Shiba Inus, have led to this change of heart. There has been little to no significant progress in raising the token's value thus far, even though the community is engaged in a number of different initiatives to that end. Still, this month could be the start of Shiba Eternity's meteoric rise to fame as a brand new game. If you own a mobile device, you can get it from either the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Different from other card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, this collectible card game features players engaging in confrontation with each other. Every battle features participants donning Shiba Inu-like avatars and tasked with protecting themselves from harm. We can only speculate as to whether or not players will one day be able to compete in tournaments for real prizes, given the game's general design. Having Shiba Inu tokens isn't necessary to play the game, but it would be great if the game became popular enough to attract people interested in the token that inspired it. Conversely, most people know Shosha Guama as the main developer of Shiba Inu. Recently, Guame said that 5 of the game's earnings will be burned, effectively eliminating Shiba Inu tokens from circulation forever. The current supply of more than 590 trillion Shiba Inu tokens makes it difficult for the value of a single token to rise in value. There have been several entertaining and engaging methods of reducing the quantity of Shiba Inu tokens, the most recent of which is Shiba Eternity. As for this writing, there is just 0.11 available for purchase, and it might be quite challenging to obtain a more standard $1 pricing. There would be no other asset on Earth worth more than $590 trillion if that were the case for Shiba Inus. If this were the case, it would be the world's most valuable asset. That being the case, the only way for the token to reform to a level similar to $1 would be to drastically reduce its circulation, which would require the vanishing of around 99,998 of the tokens in existence. Sending Shiba Inu tokens to a dead wallet or doing business with a participating business like the Shiba are two easy ways for the community to support the burn project, for the simple reason that not a single bullish investor sees that as a probable result. This past week has been quite interesting for Shiba Inu as Cofico has been burning a portion of its profits. However, at the current average daily burn rate, it could take quite a while before enough tokens are removed to generate a meaningful price boost. Even if this were to happen, investors wouldn't see an increase in value because they would own fewer tokens with a higher per-token value, leaving their net position unchanged. First things first, lead Shiba Inu's developers have announced that Shib Eternity is now in the testing phase. Some of the Vietnamese and Australian community members who had access to the game tweeted about their thoughts and feelings about it. Presently, the game's reviews are positive and the general public will once again be able to download it on Thursday. Another significant development for the main coin is the enormous purchase made by one of the biggest Ethereum whales. This whale, which was classified as the 998th greatest Ethereum whale, spent $3,471,000 to buy 300 billion ships. Nevertheless, the whale's actions with the purchase tokens are even more remarkable. It probably wanted to keep its third place ranking on this list, so it sent the ship in 2 separate transactions to anonymous wallets. There has been a fire on board for a while and it is becoming worse by the day. This has improved the spirits of the local populace. The largest number of ships destroyed in a single transaction has reached 25,749 million, with over 560 million ships destroyed in just 7 days across 54 transactions. A vicious cryptocurrency venture that's shattering all prior records after some time had gone. The Shiba Inu Metaverse project team unveiled a fantastic artwork design for Canton, a brand new digital place that users would find crucial in the metaverse. Tuesday, October 4th was the date. Concept art, which is a visual representational style in which an environment has a distinctive appearance, integrates the creative perspective with other elements of the Canyon initial idea art project. One example of this approach is the initial concept artwork highlights of Canyon. This idea is frequently used in movies and video games to give a predefined picture and sensation that will make the player feel more connected to their surroundings. A collaboration exists between the Shib Metaverse and the third floor visualization studio. Users have access to a wide range of sports such as rock climbing, water skiing, advanced mountain whitewater rafting, and many more. The hub also aspires to provide its customers with the chance to feel as though they are camping or in the countryside through the use of digital technologies. Apart from the aesthetic idea, which draws inspiration from a wide range of locations like the Grand Canyon, Salt Flats, Lake Tahoe, and the American Badlands, among others. Concurrently, the Metaverse's crew has been hard at work on a slew of other noteworthy initiatives. At last year's Metaverse conference in September, the group unveiled a concept art for 2 more My Temple and Rocket Pond hubs. The serene spiritual environment and Zen meditation are both represented by the My Temple. A number of temples and meditation centers from throughout the world served as inspiration for the outside style of this building. Users of the Metaverse will be able to access spiritual and restorative practices like yoga, meditation, and others through the development of this platform. Conversely, the Rocket Pond Hub's purpose is far from crystal clear. Regardless, the folks behind the Shib Metaverse made a point of mentioning that the rocket idea has a long history of connoting fervent activity and significant price spikes in the Bitcoin community.